Hello, Chathew. I return. Stories of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. I'm back. Yes, greatly. I'm still alive. That does imply that the stories of my demise were greatly exaggerated. How goes my week? My week goes okay. The truth of the matter is, so I took Tuesday off. I took a mental health day from streaming. I would have taken a mental health day from work, but I couldn't because I had important meetings that day. But truth be told, the last month, September of 2024, has been an incredibly stressful month. Like, just profoundly stressful. To an extent, desert bus planning this year has been very trying, to an extent that that is not typical. And I barely made it through the month. But I did make it through the month, and I'm on the upswing. But yes, doing surgery and then spending 2 weeks in pain and on painkillers, and then also doing desert bus planning, and then having some stuff that was going wrong in desert bus planning, and then also having to get my Gundam done, and then also all the stuff I had to do around the house, and then also some additional work stress, and I was at the breaking point the whole month. It is not September was not easy. But now we're in October, and it's a whole new month. There are pumpkin spice lattes, and I can have one. I haven't, but I could.
Do you want a pumpkin spice yogurt?
I do not want a pumpkin spice yogurt, no. But on the upside, the most stressful aspect of desert bus planning is now behind me. And the Gundam is done. It is, in fact, done. It is finished. I have to pose it and take photos of it, and I have to prep the box that it's shipping in. But it is done. The Gundam is complete. And as my most loyal viewers, insofar as you're the only viewers, I'm going to give you a sneak preview. I did, in fact, already give a sneak preview to the Discord. So, I mean, to that extent, you're not getting truly the sneakiest of previews, but I will show you some things. These are not final photos, because the final photos, this is actually not fully assembled in these photos. There's still some additional assembly left to do, but I'm going to show off this project in its now complete and mostly assembled state. Here, let me pull up some photos for you so you can observe the many details. Sorry, I'm just grabbing photos here off of Discord because, like a fool, I didn't plan for this. Okay, that's probably... Oh, no, there was one more I wanted to show. Let me grab one more. Where is it? There it is. All right, so we're going to start with the big reveal. And I'm just going to show you the Gundam, the whole thing. Here it is. This is the Desert Bus for Hope. Am I allowed to show the blue balls on Twitch? Yeah, I did blue balls. Blue ball it. But yeah, here it is. This is the Gundam. As inspired by the colors in the Desert Bus logo. This is the completed Gundam. And then I have some detail photos that I can share of some little bits and bobs that I'm especially proud of. Like the feet. Look, uncensored foot pics. There you go. Yeah, free feet. I'm not even charging you for them. But the important thing here is yeah, I spent so much friggin' effort getting the detail paint on the bottoms of the feet. There were like 6 different masking layers involved in getting all those details on the bottom of the feet. And then the jets are also detail painted. So there's that. But yes, there was a question: is this all airbrushed? Yes, this is indeed all airbrushed, and I custom mixed all the colors myself. What else have we got? We've got a head. And the head will be shipping with the LED unit so that whoever receives it can turn on the lights and have its eyes turn on. So I'm saying it's impossible to replicate. Well, sort of. I mean, sort of. I have my paints. All the paints that I mixed for the purpose of building this thing, I kept them. Just on the off chance that if something got damaged in shipping, the person who got it could send it to me and I could fix the piece. But anyhow, the head lights up. That's important. And then what else? Oh yeah. Here's a detail photo of the arms. The tiny nub marks on the fingers pain me, but they're basically impossible to avoid with the 3.0 hands because the 3.0 hands are so delicate that if you try to sand them, you'll probably break them. But there you go. There are the arms. Is there a tiny bug splat on the eye windshield? Oh man, there should be. Oh, I didn't even think of that. There is a Desert Bus logo on the chest, but I fully didn't even. I like that I put the arm photo over top of the instructions of how to build the hands, which is incredibly painful. My great claim to fame on this kit, my honestly my biggest achievement on this kit is that I didn't break any of the fingers off while putting the hands together, which is actually a big deal with this particular set of hands. Not breaking the hands while building the hands is like the thing that everybody hates about this kit because everybody breaks the hands. But I did good. I did good. And then we have, here's a slightly closer pic of the torso. One thing I'm really proud of is the navigation lights on the shoulders. I did that. That's not how the kit comes. I put those there, and it was a huge pain in the ass. But they are nautically correct. They're on the right side. They are on the appropriate side. I made the navigation lights correct. And the left, yes, that's true. And then there was those were the thing that I wasn't sure. Those were one of the things that I had a real problem with. They proved very difficult. And then I'm gonna post one last photo here, which I didn't actually keep or didn't save. So let me just correct it. And here we go. This is the set of weapons that come with it. And you have here the plasma rifle and the beam bazooka and the shield. And the shield is like the showcase for the custom decals that I did. No Gundam Hammer 0 to 10 trash custom. Well, go to hell. This was another thing that I thought was that I put quite a bit of effort into on the blaster, like on the beam rifle, is the getting the mechanisms inside to be in different colors. As an additional little bonus here, the innards, the mechanics of the beam rifle are glossy, but the outer skin is all matte in like flat colors, so as to highlight the reflection on the batteries. But the little two-tone batteries, that was a huge pain in the ass. I did that specifically for the record, if you want to know. I painted that specific piece while we were watching True Lies. I remember that. That was True Lies night. And it took me basically the entire duration of the movie to paint that one piece. But it turned out great. I'm very pleased with it. And yeah, the contrast of the two, like the gray and the silver on the stock of the bazooka, that was very fun to learn how to do. There was a question of how were the custom decals to work with. The answer to that is that they are they're thin. So they're thinner than the regular decals, and the membrane that they print on is softer than the regular decals, so they wrinkle up. And they're more difficult to move around, but otherwise they were fine. The worst part about them is that they weren't true to color, which annoyed me. And it annoyed me specifically because I had taken the color codes directly from the original decal sheet in an effort to color match. And then I used exactly the same colors on my custom decal design, and then I sent it off to the print shop, and they came back, and the gray was way bluer, way bluer. So on the torso, you can actually see it. The DB2024 on the left shoulder is actually a darker bluer gray than the rest of the gray writing. It is what it is. Literally nothing I could do about it. It was impossible to, I wasn't about to go and get them to reprint it. So I just decided to live with it. But that was my biggest annoyance. The other thing, I spent my entire assembly of this thing absolutely in a panic that I was gonna accidentally scratch the paint. Putting this thing together was terrifying. It came out fine, and I was very, very cautious about how I put all, like, I actually built it out of order in an effort to protect the armor plating. So I built the frame of the torso without putting the blue armor on it. And then I built the arms, and I put the arms on, and I put the arms on with no armor on the shoulder plates, so that I could get in there and like push against the frame. And then after the arms were fully on, I put the shoulder armor on, and then once the shoulder armor was on, then I put the chest armor on, so as to avoid things like pushing or scraping against each other. And it worked. I got it all together without issue. And same with the groin and legs. I built the waist unit, but I didn't put the skirting on, and then I popped the legs into the waist unit before I put the skirting on, and then I built the skirting around the legs, which again is like out of order. That's not the way the instructions say to do it, but it was safer for the paint job. So I did that. Anyhow, it's all like, it turned out great. I'm planning to do a proper photo shoot with it this weekend, and then I can actually deliver pics to Erica for the craft along. The only problem is that now I don't want to give it away. Sorry, what was that?
Have to buy it back.
I just have to buy it back. Yeah, that's right. Anyhow, yeah. Oh, right. Of course, it's gonna chroma key out. Here, 1 second. We're gonna turn off my keying for a moment. There's the core fighter. Pew pew pew. So there's the little core fighter with its little wheels, which I'm really pleased with how the landing gear came out. But yeah. And then here, this is the finished kit. Right there. You can see that it exists. And it has its backpack on now, which it didn't in the previous photos. But I finished the backpack today. Oh, it's not gonna here. There you go. Now I can actually show the whole thing off to you. So you can see the plating on the verniers. You can see the in fact, I'm going to even pull focus a little closer. You can see the beam sabers. You can see the two tones of white on the head and on the shoulders there. I put a Desert Bus decal on the thigh on this side, and I put a air freshener logo on the thigh on that side. Oh, believe me, I am terrified of dropping it. But at least I know how these things feel and weigh. But yeah, this is it. This is my... Oh, and the one thing that you can't really see at the moment, but I'm going to very gently open the door. And if you look inside there, you can see a very tiny... Here, I'm going to turn it towards the light. There's a very tiny James Turner. Let's see if I can get even more focus. There's a very tiny James Turner in his monkey sweater piloting the Gundam in the chair colored pilot seat. Which is probably my favorite detail in this whole damn thing. I love it so much. And I especially love that, like, you can see the pilot seat a little bit in this view just because of how the Gundam is designed. And I like that the burgundy actually still matches. It still fits with the rest of it. It's hilarious. So I really lucked out in that regard. Anyhow, there you go. That's the Gundam. I did. I had to mix an entire color of paint just for that one gag. But it was worth it. I actually still have that paint cup. I didn't mix a lot of it. There's just a tiny little bit of it here, it's not been shaken in a while, but I did mix one tiny cup of chair burgundy. Okay, turn chroma back on. Whee! Nothing more respectable than sticking to a bit. That's right. Yeah. So anyhow, the only other thing is that will be once I get it set up, that will be shipping to whoever gets it in a hard shell foam lined box that I bought. I spent the money to buy a foam lined hard shell box to box this thing up in, just so that I could be sure that it would ship safely. It's waterproof. And then this will be going in a cardboard box.
This is shipping approved. This is the good way.
Yeah.
This is the way.
I'm today looking at getting a custom decal done for this with the DBFH white, like DBFH MB with the Desert Bus 4 host moon base Mark 6 or MB06 moon base on the decal. It's what it says on the shield.
Yeah.
And having that on this. I'm additionally including the instructions that I used to build it, which have my notes on the decal page of me crossing out all the numbers. So I signed the front page like I signed the cover just for fun. And it's going to come with an action base so that whoever gets it can stand it safely wherever they like. And a handful of additional accessories. I'm putting together. This is not done, but I am in the process of doing just an unpainted set of beam saber handles, so that if whoever gets it can pose it holding a beam saber, like swinging a beam saber, without risking the paint of the beam sabers that are actually in the backpack. So I've thought extensively about this. Providing the disposable components so that the fancy components don't get hurt. So what I'm saying is, even if even if you were on the fence, this is a good deal. You get an action base, you get a Gundam, you get some extra weapon parts. You get a set of instructions. You get a waterproof box. A waterproof hard shell box. Like, there's so much just bonus value here. Is the action base flared? The action base is flared. It's flared at the bottom. It is bigger at the bottom than it is at the top. Okay, so at the outset of this stream, Sam dared me to describe a sequence of events that occur in the movie Megalopolis. And I think I can do this. I think I can describe two set sequences of events that happen in the movie Megalopolis. The first is the very beginning of the movie. Adam Driver climbing out a window at the top of the Chrysler building onto the roof. He's very scared. And then he gets to the edge of the roof and he stands up and he starts to step out over the edge. And then he loses his balance and begins to fall. And as soon as he begins to fall, he shouts, "Time stop now." And time stops. And physics cease to apply to him and him alone as he stops himself from falling, just spontaneously stops himself from falling, then leans back up onto the ledge of the Chrysler building, regains his steadiness, and then resumes time and goes back inside. That's sequence of events one that I can name, or that I can describe. Sequence of events two that I can describe. At a later point in the movie, sort of 2/3 of the way through the movie, Adam Driver is in his car. He's leaving, he's leaving a location. Lawrence Fishburne is his driver. And a car crashes in front of his limousine. And Lawrence Fishburne gets out and starts arguing with the driver of the car. And it's not apparent, but the driver of the car is the brother, I don't remember, of Shia LaBeouf's character in the movie. But he's off in the distance, and you don't notice. It's not immediately obvious that this is the case. And he starts arguing with Lawrence Fishburne, who tells him to get out of the way because he's stopping the limousine from leaving. And while this is happening, a kid runs up to Adam Driver's limousine and asks for his autograph. And Adam Driver is like, "Yeah, I'll give you my autograph, sure." And he starts talking to the kid, and his romantic interest is watching this scene from across the road. And she comments to the person she's with that yeah, he never can resist kids. And so Adam Driver is signing his book, I think it is. So he's signing his book and talking to the kid. And then he's like, "All right, all done." And just as he's doing this, the argument between Lawrence Fishburne and the other guy sort of comes to a resolution. And Adam Driver is like, "All right, here you go," and goes to hand the kid the book. And as he passes the book through the windshield, the kid pulls out a gun and fucking shoots him in the face. It is legitimately a jump scare. It startled me. And Adam Driver's character goes to the hospital where he nearly dies because he's been shot in the face, in the eye, and had most of the side of his head blown off. Where he has his face reconstructed using the miracle material that he has invented, that is one of the things in this movie is the megalon, which is this infinitely programmable particle that can be used to build things, basically build magical futuristic things. And they do this graft. That's right. But his girlfriend, who has 1 year of med school, saves his life by grafting megalon particles to his face, which then bond with the organics of his body and his genetics to reconstruct his face back to the way it was. That is another sequence of events that happens in this movie. Another sequence of events that happens is that there's a circus that happens about a third of the way into the movie. And at this circus, Adam Driver's character shows up and goes on a bender. And while he is going on a bender at the circus, Shia LaBeouf's character provides the people at the circus a glowing USB drive full of documents and video. And the major act of the circus. Now, this is a Roman epic. Is this character that is essentially the sort of like sci-fi modern New Roman version of like a virginal oracle, she's like this teen pop star who's their like virginal oracle, and she's doing a big act at the circus, and it's like raising money for something, but it's not entirely clear what they're raising money for. They're just raising money. And it raises this act in donations raises billions with a B, billions of dollars in pledges to support the Virgin Oracle. And then at the end of it, they plug the USB drive in and broadcast video of Adam Driver's character having slept with this teenage oracle, which then leads to like Adam Driver being arrested and the teenage oracle having her whole reputation ruined. But then it turns out that she was actually lying about being a teenager. She's 23, and consequently Adam Driver's character gets released from jail because she wasn't underage. And then the character, the Virgin Oracle, rebrands herself. What's the name of the pop star that just did this, that it didn't go well? JoJo Siwa. She rebrands herself JoJo Siwa style into like extremely hardcore, edgy, extremely sort of like black leather and fire and eyeliner, like rock star kind of persona, and goes on about her career. This, again, a sequence of events that happened in the movie Megalopolis. And it goes on for this particular sequence is like 20 minutes of the movie. It goes on forever. It is completely meaningless to the overall arc of nothing in this movie. So the big thing that's important to know is that nothing in this movie tracks. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I did mention that. I didn't mention that. The movie also dodges answering whether Adam Driver's character knew she was a minor by then, by also adding that the footage was all faked. And that it was like not actually, like it never actually happened. It was all a plant. But anyhow, nothing in this movie, you know how movies, when you tell a story, it's this happens, therefore this happens, so then this happens. That's like basic storytelling, right? Like things that happen later in the movie are caused by the things that happen earlier in the movie. And there's a logical progression of events through the movie where a thing happens and then the characters react to that thing happening, and them reacting to that thing happening leads to the next scene. That is not the case with this movie. This movie just has a bunch of scenes that ostensibly happen after each other, but it's just like, so then this happens, so then this happens, so then this happens. There's no therefore. There's no and then therefore. It's just like this happens and then this happens and then this happens. I had a very hard time following what the movie was. The superpowers don't matter. The superpowers never do anything. This isn't it. This is like I don't know, unless some part of the movie, like when I walked out to pee, something happened, but like we learn that Adam Driver has the ability to stop time, and he uses it fairly frequently, but it doesn't do anything. It just stops time. So he uses it at a building demolition. He just stops time, and the building stops demolition midway. And then after a minute or two, he's like, okay, that's good, and lets it fall. But doesn't do anything, right? It just momentarily stops time. And then his love interest's there. She's the daughter of the mayor that he's a bitter rival with. And she's immune to this power. So she sees that he stopped time and understands that he stopped time. But again, it isn't used for anything. She just sees that he can stop time. And to a certain extent, she sort of is fascinated with this, and that's how they come to meet. So, I mean, I guess there is a causal effect there. She's like, he can stop time. I should go, I need to find out more about this guy. And then later on, after his bender and his ordeal in jail, he loses the ability to stop time. That's the outcome of the whole, like, his time at the circus, is that he loses the ability to stop time. And then his love interest, like, brings it back out of him. She brings him back, and he regains the ability to do it again. And then they have their, like, torrid love affair, and his the mayor, her father tries to break them up because he hates him so much, and he refuses. This is when I went to pee, because it didn't seem very important. I spent so long in this movie being like, I can't go pee. I'm going to miss the scene that unlocks this all. And then I got like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the movie, and I was like, maybe I don't care. I am becoming increasingly convinced that there is, in fact, not going to be a scene that unlocks it all. But also, maybe I don't care. Am I really so worried that I'm going to miss something? Can we truly say that I have not missed everything up to this point? Like, I had no idea what was going on. Why was I still waiting for a scene to tell me what was going on an hour and 20 minutes into the film? So I got up and went pee. But anyhow, they refuse to break up, and then they have a baby, and then there's like a riot in the city, because the bank nearly gets taken over by the world's sketchiest Shia LaBeouf and Aubrey Plaza, in an absolutely wild sex scene, and subsequent arrowing. And then, after being like hustled out of the city in an emergency, Giancarlo Esposito's character is like, maybe actually Adam Driver isn't so bad. At least he's a futurist, and he's not trying to steal the entire bank. And so he resolves with Adam Driver to like both work together for a better future for all of New Rome. And then at the very end of the movie, Adam Driver stops time again, and it stops him and his wife, but their baby is immune. And then it transitions to a voiceover of a bunch of children reading a rewrite of the Pledge of Allegiance, pledging their allegiance to the future of humanity. Megalopolis, everyone. It's a movie in the loosest sense of the word. So Matt, I have a question. This is what Google says the internet, or says the internet says the movie is about. Would you agree? Megalopolis is a film that explores the idea that the wealthy and powerful stifle innovation and prevent the artistic and ambitious from achieving their goals. The film also examines the corrosive effects of money and nostalgia and how society structures can fail humanity. I would say that those various ideas, as described in that Google excerpt, exist in relation to the film. They are in the recipe somewhere. I don't know that it actually does any examining. I don't know that it explores those ideas, but those ideas are certainly present. I would say that like those ideas are there. So that the core premise, which maybe you could derive from the movie without reading about it, is that Adam Driver is like a futurist. Adam Driver is Tony Stark, sort of, except he's a real estate developer instead of being a weapons dealer, which, you know, equally terrible professions to be in. So anyhow, he's a real estate developer, and he's created this magic particle. And he's buying up land around the city in an effort to rebuild New Rome, which is just New York, but not. In order to rebuild New York as a futuristic utopia. That is Adam Driver's like thing. That is what he is doing. He wants to use his magic particle to reshape New York into a futuristic utopia. So that's Adam Driver. Giancarlo Esposito is the mayor of the city. He stands for the status quo. He wants to keep things basically the same. He doesn't like the idea of somebody unelected buying up swaths of the city to turn it into something. Like, he basically is standing in the way of the visionary. And yes, it's true. Adam Driver's basic modus operandi is blowing up slums and replacing them with houses with better natural light. And conveyor belts. Anyhow, Giancarlo Esposito's mayor is just is very, very unpopular. He's very unpopular. Nobody likes him. And then John Voight owns the bank, and he's the guy funding the projects of Adam Driver or the mayor. And one of the big opening scenes, no, not a bank, the bank. He owns the bank. And he is like, he's funding the projects of the mayor or of Adam Driver. I don't know, Jim Cat, it is called The Bank in the movie. It is The Bank. We only meet one banker. He's the world's richest man. He is the owner of the bank in the world of the movie. That is his role. He is the banker. And anyhow, then there are a bunch of other characters. So there's his son, played by Shia LaBeouf, in literally the most skeezy, off-putting version of Shia LaBeouf I can imagine, short of the version of Shia LaBeouf that is alleged to have existed that ended up getting him canceled. But incredibly just greasy, disgusting, awful human being. Like, oh my God, he made my skin crawl every time I saw him on screen. And his whole thing is that he ends up just wanting to like inherit the bank. He's just incredibly power hungry and incredibly selfish and incredibly greedy. That's like his whole thing. And so he's trying to become the heir to his father's fortune. There's Adam Driver's. Is the depiction of Shia LaBeouf's character homophobic or transphobic or something else? I don't know. At the point at which he put me really, really off was the first time we see him, where he's just incredibly gross. Like, he's just incredibly gross all around. And then they start to put him in like cross-dressing costumes, and they start to allude to the fact that like maybe he's queer, and then the whole depiction becomes much more problematic. But that first third of the movie, he's just ugh. I needed a bath. But like, I don't know. I can't decode this movie. Like, I cannot I could not make heads or tails of this movie. It was completely beyond me. I was doing my best, but I was fighting for my life in the theater. But anyhow, so his whole thing is that he wants to be the heir and become the richest man in the world. And so his whole thing is like he engages a couple of plots throughout the movie. Like he agitates to start a riot, he basically starts a fascist uprising through the first 2/3 of the movie. And then when that fails, he starts a relationship with Aubrey Plaza in an effort to work with her to inherit the bank from his father by like doing a hostile takeover, basically by getting named interim CEO and then chairman of the board, so that he can then replace the board to oust his father as CEO. And he's staging it like he just wants to take over the family business and wants his dad to train him, but he's actually writing the contract in a way that will allow him to take over. Is he disinherited at the start of the movie? I don't know. It's not entirely clear. He's not on great terms with his dad at the beginning. And he keeps asking, like, am I in the will, essentially? Anyhow, it's neither here nor there. He tries this scheme to oust his dad, after having really an astonishing sex scene with Aubrey Plaza, and then it turns out that Jon Voight realizes this, has a stroke, which then leads to Shia LaBeouf taking over the company. But then Jon Voight exercises another more secret clause in the contract, an extenuating circumstances clause that allows him to unilaterally take back control of the company somehow. And then when Aubrey Plaza and Shia LaBeouf show up to see how he's doing as he's nursing a stroke, he's wearing a Robin Hood costume, which he had planned to wear for Saturnalia, and reveals that he's got a bow and arrow, a tiny bow and arrow under his blanket, which he reveals. And they both just stand there as he draws his bow and arrow and shoots Aubrey Plaza through the heart with an arrow. At which point Shia LaBeouf realizes, oh God, he's actually going to shoot me, and turns to run, and Jon Voight fires 2 more tiny arrows into Shia LaBeouf's ass. Another thing that happens in the movie. And then, Aubrey Plaza plays a news personality who reports on the goings-on of all these various characters, named Wow Platinum, who is also power-hungry. And so she flits from relationship to relationship throughout the movie, starting with, like, she starts as Adam Driver's mistress at the beginning of the movie, and then they break up, and then she marries John Voight and becomes John Voight's wife throughout the duration of the movie. And then once John Voight is, like, sufficiently powerful, she decides she's going to team up with Shia LaBeouf to take the company away, because she had to sign a prenup when marrying John Voight, which would prevent her from inheriting the bank. She decides to team up with Shia LaBeouf so that she can inherit half of the bank when Shia LaBeouf takes over. And then she gets shot with an arrow through the heart and dies, and that's the end of WoW Platinum. Anyhow, it's a movie. This is a movie that exists. There is no explaining. The reason all the reviews have, like, failed to explain to you what this movie is because there is no explaining what this movie is. You will not find somebody who can give you a detailed rundown of, like, what to expect. Whatever you have come to expect from how I am describing this movie, you do not expect. Does it at least look good? Color, composition, framing, panning? Oh, Lord, no. It looks like Attack of the Clones. Are you kidding me? It looks terrible. It's awful. The acting is all over the place. The writing is non-existent. It's ugly to look at. Like, it actually really ugly to look at. It is not a pleasant looking film. And apparently, I'm given to understand at least part of that is attributable to the fact that because so much of the movie was improvised, the VFX studio that they'd hired to do the VFX for the movie all quit. Like, mass walkout of the VFX studio because they couldn't, like, keep up with the changing demands of this movie. And so very likely all the VFX were redone, like, 2/3 of the way through the film on a shoestring budget. Apod says, what does Shia's character have to do with drivers? Because it sounds like Shia is the villain and Driver is the protagonist, but nothing you've said has them interact. They don't interact. Shia is doing his own power-hungry thing, and Driver is doing his own visionary futurist thing, and it happens that the only time that they really interact is at a point when Shia starts his fascist uprising by mobilizing people who've been displaced by Adam Driver gentrifying their neighborhood with his particle. And so all of the people who got thrown out of their apartment buildings are now on the street. He agitates them into a riot. And, like, mobilizes them against Adam Driver and Giancarlo Esposito. So, like, that is it. Otherwise they don't really interact. His whole thing is just being power hungry and wanting money. So the good guy is the one throwing people into the streets so their buildings aren't pretty enough for him. Well, yes. Oh, we haven't even touched on the fact that Dustin Hoffman is here. I need to check that. I was sure yes, he is. Dustin Hoffman is here too. He does nothing of note throughout the entire movie, but he is in the movie. Doing the weirdest thing. He's just like a little rat. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman as an afterthought is quite right. Anyhow, Francis Ford Coppola made a movie that people paid to go and see, and that's more than I've done. But hey, movie studios, I know I don't have the name of Francis Ford Coppola, but I assure you that if you gave me $120 million, I could probably hire enough people to write a workable script. Do you think I could do that? Do you think I could produce a movie on $120 million and have it come out and people pay to see it?
I can say that you are a great producer.
Well, thank you. All right, the Maricat is now coding stuff. As they edited the film, Coppola was inspired to direct more unusual takes of the cast to include. For a scene involving catwalks, Coppola handled disruptive noise levels by pre-recording the dialogue and playing it over a loudspeaker for wide shots. He then asked Driver to recite the to be or not to be speech from William Shakespeare's Hamlet in its entirety, seemingly as a warm-up exercise. After filming wrapped, Coppola handed McLaughlin the first half of the film and Scantlebury the latter half, allowing them to trade sections to complete the edit. After Scantlebury moved on to another project, McLaughlin and Coppola continued editing for 8 more months, during which Coppola suggested including the Shakespeare scene. Eight more. Good Lord. So anyhow, Megalopolis. I don't know. Go see it or don't. It is quite boring. I will warn you, it is quite boring. It is not an entertaining movie. It is not so bad it's good. It is so bad it's bad. It is not a fun or entertaining film that you will enjoy. You will not enjoy your time watching this movie. I know lots of people are like, holy crap, Morbius is terrible. I need to go see Morbius because it's got to be so bad. This is not so bad it's good. This is so bad it's bad. You do not need to see this movie. I mean, you might be like me and need to see this movie just to know, but understand that you won't have a good time. This is not like Morbius was whatever. I found the discourse around Morbius quite frustrating because I thought Morbius wasn't that bad. It was a very middling film. Not middle, like it was bad, but it wasn't bad in fun ways, right? It was bad in boring, banal, just not very good ways. And everybody memed on it as like, oh, it's so bad it's good. What a goofy, stupid movie. No, it was just a boring movie. This is much worse than that and also still very boring. So that's my warning to you if you're thinking of going to see this, is you will not enjoy it. Be warned, you will not enjoy yourself. This is not a like you're going to go and vibe with it. It is antithetical to vibes. There you go. That's my... They don't need to make up or AI generate reviewer quotes. They can just take that and put it on the box. Megalopolis, quote, antithetical to vibes. Matt Wiggins, Twitch streamer. Matt took a mental health evening to recover by watching McLovin. Listen, I had one pint of Heineken because that's what the theater serves. They don't serve good beer, but I do like Heineken. So I had a I had a whole 20-ounce pint of Heineken before the movie to calm my fraying nerves. And let me tell you, I have never needed a beer so badly in my life. And if I hadn't had it, I wouldn't have made it through the film. I would have been on the verge of walking out. It would have been way too much for me. So that's good. Sam says there's a letterboxd review where they're like, no, you don't understand. You have to go see it when you're super high on weed. It'll make you want to give up weed forever. My letterboxd review of this movie was 3 words, but one of those words was a compound word. My review was the God only knows father. If you had the choice between watching this movie or Dragon Ball Evolution, Dragon Ball Evolution is shorter. In fairness, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Evolution since it was in theaters, because why would I? But Dragon Ball Evolution is shorter. Will this be saved by a director's cut? Absolutely not. This was the director's cut. He spent 8 months cutting it. If I had to watch this movie or do the final fight of Sekiro again, probably watch this movie, because this movie is shorter than the final fight of Sekiro. That's 2 Adam Driver movies I've given 1 star. Why do I hate Adam Driver? I don't hate Adam Driver. Why does Adam Driver keep being in bad movies? I like Adam Driver. He is my broad king. Is there anything interesting in the film at all? I think the fact that the film exists is interesting. And I think there are lots of interesting choices made in the over the course of the film, but I don't think they amount to something that is especially thought-provoking or enjoyable. You may ask yourself, is Jon Voight still prepared to act in feature movies in 2024? And the answer is no, he's definitely not. I did appreciate that Jon Voight and Shia LaBeouf managed to have their Transformers 2009 reunion, though. You may recall Jon Voight was in Transformers 2009. 2009? 2007? 2009. 2007. I don't remember. Oh, it was definitely 2007 because it has the George W. Bush sound-alike wearing red socks. But we never see the president's face. But he's wearing red socks. And he sounds like George W. Bush. So it would have been 2007. ...2007 film. And then Jon Voight was the Secretary of Defense in that movie. All right, we should move on. We should play a video game. We've been like in the waffle here for a while now. So I guess you have a few more minutes to divert me. Or else we're playing a video game. Did I give Sarek an A? Yes. And you did correctly guess that my MVP was Wesley's devastating blow to Geordie's ego. And I couldn't come up with a caption for the photo this week. I couldn't come up with anything. Oh, it was Wes off the top rope. Geordie tried to get his in with, compared to you, everyone on this ship is an expert on women. And then Wes came back with, yeah, well, at least I don't need to find my dates on the holodeck. And, like, sick burn. And Riker is like, the nerds are fighting. It's true. Yeah. Okay, you have failed to divert me. So this is... They made a reading rainbow joke and didn't side-eye the camera when they did it. Did they? I didn't even notice. Wes called Geordie out for reading books. Oh. Huh. What are the best movies you've seen that are about as weird as Megalopolis? As weird as tough because it's so weird. That's true. I don't know. Everybody tells me that Southland Tales is great fun, but I have never seen Southland Tales. Here's my phone cable. Here's my phone. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. I like Jim Cat says friends don't let friends watch Southland Tales. I know. Meg says literally all of our friends make people watch Southland Tales. At least our friends Andrew and Mia both are like hardcore, oh my God, you have to watch this movie people. They host watch parties for Southland Tales to like induct members of the friend group who haven't seen Southland Tales into the family of having seen Southland Tales. It is, in fact, Andrew, if you're watching, I'm sorry. This is, in fact, one of the reasons I have not watched Southland Tales, because this sounds like hell to me. I will watch it eventually, but I don't want to watch it under pressure to like it. And it feels like I will be under pressure to like be amused by how bad it is, and I don't want that pressure. I need to just watch it on my own sometime. And then if I do enjoy how weird and bad it is. Then I can join one of the watch parties at a later date when I'm no longer under pressure. Anyhow, this has been my TED Talk about Southland Tales. And I'm resistant to watching it. All right, my phone is plugged in, even though it didn't make boops. I don't know why it didn't make boops, but it is plugged in. Now it's time to reveal the beverage. As Goldhar notes, it did make boops. I just have a sound issue on my end, and the sound issue on my end is that in the 65 minutes we've been chatting here, both my Xbox and my headset have turned off from lack of use. So let's try this again. Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? Delicious and nutritious. It's Coca-Cola. Is Babylon as weird as this? No, because Babylon makes decisions on purpose. Yeah, Babylon's also not as bad as this. I essentially liked Babylon. I think you essentially liked Babylon. Meg's doing something in the other room. Okay, I owe some jokes.
I have successfully got a new error.
Error?
That is how my evening's going. This should have been done by 11.
This morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. That first one's good.
What alcoholic beverage makes you smarter? A wit beer.
Very good.
Some guy just threw milk and cheese at me. How dare he? How did the hamburger introduce his new girlfriend? Meat patty. Try to find one more for you. I will. I will. Why must you wear glasses when doing math? Because it aids with division. All right, we're going to play a video game now. Once again, everyone, I implore you to brace your ear holes. But don't brace your ear holes a normal amount. Brace your ear holes a larger than normal amount. Because there is a very loud sound incoming. And it will be louder than the sounds that you normally hear on this stream. Be warned, there is a loud sound coming soon. Brace your ear holes for this very loud sound. In actuality, that was less loud than I expected. Because apparently, at some point, my GoXLR had stopped ducking system audio to the extent that I expected it to. So it's possible that you were getting completely unattenuated Xbox boot up sounds. Also, I think the Xbox has failed to boot. Sometimes it just gets stuck on this screen and I have to restart it. It is animating. The screen is animating. So maybe it's just, you know, hung. Maybe it's legitimately processing something. And if I choke it out, it will kill that process. All right, Xbox, it's time to sleep. Loud sound incoming. There we go. I think just sometimes it hangs trying to sign me into Xbox Live, and I'm not sure why. Yes, we are mop safe now. All right, well, all of you telling me that that wasn't so bad, now I'm not going to warn you next time it happens. You brought this on yourself. That tiny little bit of the table was annoying me. Hooray! Welcome back to Ubisoft Connect. Are flickering neon signs a Star Wars thing? I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait, this is actual neon tubes. Like the kinds of signs that you would see on a build. Were they in Obi-Wan? But so my question is not, are neon signs a Star Wars thing in the sense that, like, obviously they have signs in Star Wars and those signs light up, right? Like neon, like light up flashing signs is a thing. But Star Wars is also a universe where they have holograms. And so my expectation is that the signs would be holographic in nature. That they would be sci-fi signs. But this, you can look, right? I can't point at it, but like, right? You can see where the tubes turn, like they actually turn into the connection points on the back. Like, this is literally a handmade neon sign. Is that a thing? Yeah, see, the signs that you're showing in the background there, those aren't neon signs. Those are holographic signs. Why are these signs neon too? And it flickers. It's not even a good neon sign. It's a broken neon sign. Oh, God damn it.
Get some cover, buddy.
The real problem to answering the neon question is that Brownie's not here. Because Brownie could be like, well, actually, it's not neon, it's nebulon gas. And nebulon gas, iridescent nebulon gas signs were introduced in Star Wars during the High Republic in 546 BBY. But they had fallen out of usage by the time of the Empire. In favor of holographic signs, as you noted. But they definitely were a thing. And we know this because of the book Rise of the Shadow of the Empire. Which noted the use of nebulon gas signs on page 37, paragraph 3. These were subsequently adapted into a comic book in the late 1970s.
A heads up, they're performing a drill in 1 hour.
Keep this channel clear.
God!
Show no mercy!
Karma. Listen, I was not making fun. I said that it was unfortunate that Brownie wasn't here to tell us exactly when and where nebulon gas, iridescent nebulon gas signs were introduced in Star Wars. I wanted to know more.
Everyone on Syndicate cleanup duty gets wounded sooner or later. I was on the transport when we got attacked by pirates. Had to call them to get away.
Oh, you bastard. Really?
Copy that. Not my sector, not my problem. I once got pinned down for 6 hours before the bombers came in. Rebels ran pretty fast after that.
Roger that.
Nix.
Looks like nothing. Never mind.
Strange. Oh, Chris!
Is that?
All right, well, it turns out that I can kill a bunch of Imperials that way. That's exciting.
Stay alert.
Strange.
Stand down.
I like that they didn't... A crate explodes and they didn't think to set off an alarm?
Raising the alarm! I'll call for reinforcements!
Really?
What are you doing? You've alerted the station.
Was this game just listening to me?
A better posting.
What the hell? I thought I'd gotten away with it.
Roger. Nothing going on here. Yes, sir. I'll make a report if there's trouble. Affirmative, sir. I see them. I
Convenient! I hadn't noticed this before now.
Yes, sir. The Empire prevails.
Need a relief team over here. Roger. Nothing here.
The wall balls are coming back.
I'm telling you, people appreciate us. I was born for this.
Nothing ever happens in this sector.
Put that blaster cannon on hold for me. I need an upgrade. Sector status unchanged.
Distract him, Nix.
What is that thing? Get out of here! Hey,
Okay, let's wipe some debts. Come on. Oh, these files are impossible to understand.
What are you? One of Thornton's guys?
Whoa. Yes?
No, you are an intruder. And if you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
I'm sorry, you are?
Boss Knock. I am Thornton's bookkeeper. Fancy name for a prisoner.
I thought prisoners were usually in, cells.
They call it creative punishment. It's what I get for being so smart. All the governor's bribes, kickbacks, shady deals, they all go through me.
Okay, we gotta hurry this up. Just pick who you want to pin this on.
Let's...
So you're walking through an Imperial base when you happen upon a man in a jar. He begs you to let him out. What do you do?
Help each other then. Scrub some records for me and I'll get you out of here.
Dirty data. Easy. I'll put in it.
All right, Boss Knock. Erase Crimson Dawn's debts onto Shara.
Gordo's not gonna like that. Which means I love it. The Dawn better be ready for what's coming. I'll wipe the files and meet you in my extraction cruiser.
Extraction cruiser?
I've had a long time to plan this, intruder. Get it moving from that terminal behind you.
Okay, Boss Knock. What do I do?
Call the cargo elevator. You did it, intruder. It's moving.
Great. And my name is Kay.
No, it's Intruder. Activate Bosnock's sled.
Hey, so extraction cruiser is acting up. Any to push here.
Copy that.
There's a
All
button
quiet
on the
here.
back. That should give her a power surge.
Whoops. Well, I didn't need ankles, really.
There. You good?
Yes, yes. Follow me. I will lead us out of here.
Loved my old captain. Always led from the front. Went to his funeral last week.
You're going to drop this energy barrier or what?
I thought you had this all planned out.
I do. And I plan for you to drop this energy barrier.
Kay, get back here. The imp's not buying it.
What?
I've locked the Trailblazer down, but they're trying to pry her doors open. Hurry up!
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Any more Pike visitors coming through today?
Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
That up here anyway. Seeing the scale of operation keeps them in line, I'm all for it. Governor Thornton knows what he's doing.
Door's closed. Need you to open it.
Yeah, I got it, Boss Knock.
Oh, God!
Wouldn't it be faster if I carried you?
What? I'm not leaving my stuff here. Hey, the other door didn't open. You sure you pushed the right button?
I'm learning as I go here, Boss Knock. Wait. Okay, here we go.
Whoa, hey. What you do? I'm falling.
I don't know what happened. I pushed a button.
Find me! Intruder! You have to get down here!
Do I, though? I feel like I could just leave him. What's he gonna do? He's a head in a jar. And a prisoner of the Imperial base. Maybe I could just leave him here. Regarding the accountant, I have received multiple complaints about the accountant on this station, and therefore think it's necessary to remind you about the organization of this sector. The accountant has been appointed by me and will remain under my protection until further notice. If you still wish to raise any concerns, you may do so in person. Signed, Governor Thornton.
Hey, so how'd you end up here?
An ale with no sense of humor got me down in the back guards. Hey, intruder, someone's coming.
Well, it sucks to be you.
Bosnock, you there? Uh-oh.
I asked what you're doing here.
You know, this is why you are never gonna get that promotion. You can't keep your nose out of other people's business.
How did you even get down here?
Wouldn't you like to know? Talk like that is going to get you blasted.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just saying.
And what if I am?
Blasted you.
I'm calling this in, and I'm not letting you out of my sight. That's it. I'm sounding the alarm.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's possible I was meant to just
What are you
shoot them
doing?
all.
You've alerted the station.
That seems like it's probably what I was meant to do, doesn't it? I do have a gun. Now it's going to send me all the way back to before. There we go.
You know, this is why you are never gonna get that promotion.
Whew, it's over.
We got more bucket heads. Get an intruder.
Yeah, idiots.
Nick, find cover.
Stop her! Stop her!
They won't quit.
Calling reinforcements! Sounding the alarm!
It's a good thing it takes 6 hours to sound the alarm.
This is getting serious.
These energy barriers don't have a terminal. Find a way to take them down, intruder. Nice trick. Now let's go.
Yes, shooting the switch is a very
Go
nice
ahead
trick.
and call me up from the next terminal. Oh, according to plan.
Yeah, no, flawless.
Try spinning, that's a good trick.
Did that work?
Beautifully.
Have you considered laughing in a less creepy way?
Cargo not recognized. Authorization from hangar control bay needed.
Sounds like you need to override the cargo authorization.
I heard. Where's the hangar control bay?
But that's what we meant the first time.
Move, trooper. There's a possible intruder near the cargo bay.
Oh, that's an exceptional number of stormtroopers.
Okay, this is bad, Nick.
No!
Trooper. There's a possible intruder near the cargo bay.
Here goes nothing. We're pinned, Nix.
That's what you get for cooking your detonator off, idiot. The hell? No!
You've alerted the station.
What a dick! How dare they raise the alarm before coming to fight me? That's not allowed. Strict violation of player expectations.
Move, Trooper. There's a possible intruder near the cargo bay.
This could be bad. They're not letting up.
He's injured!
There, sound the alarm now, assholes. Really? I can't pick up your gun? Ensign, thank you for your report regarding elements of corruption on fuel station Visavi. I have reviewed the evidence and I agree it looks bad. I have asked Captain Volo to relieve you so that you can meet with my commission on Miragana and deliver your testimony in person. I see great things ahead for you.
We're not getting through that hangar with all those troopers. Maybe we can get them out.
Really? They're all looking in the same direction. I'm pretty sure we can get through there. Evacuation protocol and a...
All right, then. Okay, one... Oh, biological sample to be shipped. That should work. Huh. The stormtroopers are clearing out down there. This is our chance, Nix. Let's get back to the ship. You okay, Nix? We'll be fine, buddy.
Chirps? Really? That was more of a trill, in my opinion.
Hey, it's the criminal.
Hi there.
You were supposed to evacuate!
Waka, drop the cargo ramp. Let us in.
Us? Who's us?
Just open the ramp.
Something's wrong. It's jammed. I'll fix it.
You want to live through this, you'll get that thing open.
It's not my fault. I told you she wasn't ready.
Just figure it out. There's a lot of troopers out here.
I get it. Just don't let
Really?
them
There aren't that many. You wanna, like, open the door?
This is bad.
Ramps down. Get that cargo on board.
Hey, your blaster sucks. Maybe pick up a stormtrooper rifle and don't throw it away. Why am I even hiding behind this chest-high wall if it doesn't do anything? Oh!
If you want to live through this, you'll get that thing open.
It's not my fault. I told you she wasn't ready.
Just figure it out.
Ow!
There's a lot of troopers out here.
I get it. Just don't let them hurt the Trailblazer.
Remember that time when I was like, there aren't that many troopers out here?
There is an intruder moving through the station.
Yeah. Oh.
Ramps down. Get that cargo on board.
We're pinned down.
Ow.
Come on. We're pinned, Nick. Shield's too strong.
Well, this is not good. Oh, what?
Let's wrap this up.
Matthew, have you considered pressing the correct button?
If you want to live through this, you'll get that thing open.
It's not my fault. I told you she wasn't ready.
Just figure it out. There's a lot of troopers out here.
I get it. Just don't let them hurt the Trailblazer.
Troopers, find and detain the intruder at once.
Ramps down. Get that cargo on board.
Oh, come on!
open.
It's not my fault. I told you she wasn't ready.
Just figure it out. There's a lot of troopers out here.
I get it. Just don't let them hurt the Trailblazer.
Oh, right. This thing sucks.
Come on.
Ramps down. Get that cargo on board.
Whose cargo?
Doubles. Run! Ha 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 ha!
Oh, no, no. That was our way out.
Then we'll make another one.
Yeah, the Imperials definitely don't reinforce their blast doors. It's not like they're going into a war or anything. It's some sort of Star War, perish the thought.
They're locking us in, Kay.
We can make it.
Press the boost to get through.
We're out. We're good.
Not yet we aren't. Ties are still on us.
Oh, we need to get away from this station.
Fly back through the debris field. Ties hate it in there. All right, you see that Imperial comms relay? We get over there, we wipe its data, the imps forget all about us.
Right, okay. Guess I'll need to take out these ties first.
I mean, the imps that were behind us probably
They
won't
hit us.
get over us. Pursuit mode? Oh. Well, that feels like cheating.
Can't slice that relay with these ties on us.
I'm on it.
Jeez, I wonder. With this many ties, I wonder if there's an Imperial starbase nearby.
Whew, that's it. We've lost them.
We did it. We did it. And who's this guy in the jar?
Bosnock.
He's gonna stay in the jar. I have got
Good.
trauma
Yeah.
associated with guys
Hey,
in jars.
Get close to the relay and I can wipe the system. Just need a few seconds. Uninterrupted.
Okay, are we good?
We're all clear. Let's get back to Miragana. Quick.
What if he's in a forest? Will I still leave him in the jar? Yes! He's probably in that jar for a reason. Either he was put there or he got there of his own accord, but in either case, he's where he belongs.
You all good back there, Boss Knock?
Oh yeah.
He got what he deserved.
A rush like that. You guys do this a lot?
So, is this guy joining our crew, or...
We're not a crew, and no, he is not.
We could be a crew. Maybe we are a crew. Land. I find it very difficult to believe that this thing that we're on is as maneuverable as 4 TIE fighters.
All right.
This is a
I'm good.
beater-ass cargo ship. And I know they talked about how it was, like, actually a super nice
Let's see how Gorak reacts to all this.
ship, but this is not a super nice ship. They have gone all in on the Millennium Falcon after Han Solo's had a bender look. Legally distinct Millennium Falcon, yeah. It's the Outrider. For a new generation. Can I show you the bunks? I mean, they're only a little grimy. I've seen grimier bunks.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll let you play Sabak. However it is, you do that.
All right, let's figure out where we're going next.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you any good at Savak?
What? Yeah, I'm from Canto Bite.
Good. I got some high rollers looking for a challenge at McCall's. Go take their money.
I have never played Sabak in my life. Oh, it's true. My pet could cheat. Hello, Meg.
Hi. What a pretty gate.
Sorry to interrupt, Gorak. I can see that
Why are you here?
I got you a new bookkeeper.
I wasn't aware I needed one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Crimson Dawn hired me to frame you, but instead I framed them. This bookkeeper, Boss Knock, he wants protection. He worked for Thornton, knows every deal the governor's made with your competition.
We'll look after this Bosnock.
Bosnock is about to get tortured and killed.
Just a favor.
Then you should know.
A bounty hunter working for Zarek Besh has been asking about your death mark. She calls herself Vale.
Vale. Huh, I'll keep an eye out. Thanks.
I repay favors, K-Vess.
Did you notice that the rug had a mohawk?
Trust is cheap.
The what?
The rug in that room had a mohawk?
No.
Oh my god.
I see. Shadows of deceit. Good night.
Stealing the dog.
How dare... That's... She's asleep. It's true, you didn't get dog cam. There's been no Maple.
She's been consoling me. For like 10 minutes.
Turn around. Maple, turn around. Touch. I distracted her. Oh, she did it. Good girl. Oh. She does not remember Boop. You didn't tell me yes, that was me. I have a quest, or I have a request for you before you go to bed. Do you want to use the dog ears? Since it's yeah, she hasn't had it all week. She's supposed to get it just once a week. I think the answer is I would not like that at all. Yes, probably. She has pumpkin on her nose. Okay, I would like to... Xanai says, I like how Matt is taking care to talk into the microphone, even though we can't hear a word Megan saying. Well, that would do it. This is why I am the streamer. Because I know to talk into the microphone.
It's not my fault.
Neil, look at this adorable dog. Touch. Hey. No, touch. Touch. Yes, good puppy. One more. Here. Up. Yes, you talked through it. One more try. One more try. I was trying to get you the Monchi Crunchies, but Mabel was not adhering to good mic technique. All right. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Here we go.
And you are?
Kves. I was invited by Danka.
Oh, really? All right, then.
Win a game against the High Rollers.
I once played a few rounds of Sabak on Coruscant.
So, what do all the symbols mean? Seriously? Danka invited you? Yeah. Name's Kves. Ready to play?
But actually, what do all the symbols mean? Because I've never played Sabak before. All right, Kessel Sabak. Buy 100?
Room for one more?
Okay, I have a 2 and a 3. All right, in Kessel Sabak, you invest chips to improve your hand and get a pair, a Sabak hand. To win a round, you need to have a pair closest to 0. The last player with chips in stock wins the game and the credit pot. Okay, close. So, try to improve your hand by drawing, or choose standing if you're happy with what you have. I have no idea whether I should draw. Let's draw.
New card.
Oh, well, actually, that's a pair of 2s. So... Wait, what? I'm not allowed to discard the 3. Why is 1 high? That's not what 1 means.
Ninolia.
Draw.
I'll draw.
Yes, I have figured out that I need 1 from each deck.
All right.
There we go. You now have a Sabak hand, which is a pair of cards, 1 from each deck. The closer the card values are to 0, the stronger the Sabak hand is. Okay.
Ninolia.
I'll stand.
Draw.
I will stand.
Passing.
Chianyapa.
Pass.
I'll draw.
Sabak. Oh. That's Sabak.
Sabak these nuts! Chip penalties. The round winner takes their invested chips back to their stock. Without a Sabak hand, you are taxed an amount equal to the difference of your card values. With a losing Sabak hand, you are taxed 1 chip. All taxed chips are lost.
You heard the droid.
Oh, that guy's out already. Okay. So I've got a 6 and a 1. I really hate the numerals that they're using. They're impossible to read.
I draw.
Shift tokens are effect cards that can only be played before draw or stand actions. Other players are taxed 1 chip. Retrieve 2 chips. Avoid the draw fee this turn. Sure, because I need to draw this turn anyhow. And we are going to draw...
Come on.
Imposter. Throw dice to set its value during a reveal.
Draw.
I don't like this imposter card. Imposter cards take the result value of a dice throw during the reveal phase. Yeah, that's terrible.
Let's see.
I will take one of those. Oh, they're all imposter cards. I hate it. And I gave up a chip I didn't have to give up. Terrible. Who seeded the deck with all imposter cards?
I draw.
It's better than a 5 or 6 on average. I mean, yeah, but the chances of my making a pair are very low. Stand.
Yeah, stand. Here goes nothing. I have Sabak.
Oh, get wrecked!
Imposter here.
Give me a 1. Dice have been thrown. Choose one of the obtained values to replace the imposter card. Oh, okay. So you roll 2 dice, but you get to pick one. So we want value 1.
There it is. That one's mine.
Okay, I got a 2 and a 5 this time.
Draw.
Nix Peek. All right, you can try to cheat by sending Nix to spy on an opponent's card. Hold up to send Nix. Okay, well, I'm going to draw.
Something good.
Unless this is on rails too. What a Psylop cards match the value of the other card in hand. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Confirm.
I'll stand.
All Sabak rules can be okay. Go peek, buddy. Yeah. Pair of threes, all right. We're gonna stand.
Pass. Sabak.
Silop Sabak. Hand him over.
All right, we got a 1 and a 3. We're gonna draw.
New card.
Man, see, that's a pair of threes, guaranteed. If I go that way, or I could gamble. I probably should have gone for the wild card.
Shift.
Nah, how dare you?
I draw.
Oh, there's a 2 on board. All right, I can just, how do I play a shift token again? Yeah, I'll take that chip back, please. Then we're gonna draw.
Something good.
I'm gonna draw that 2.
Shift. Draw.
Okay, I2. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna put her out of business on this hand. So let's just stand.
Stand. Shift.
Pass. Mm-hmm. You know what this is? Sabak.
Cheap Sabak.
Easy.
Ha ha!
Guess it's my lucky day. Well played. Donka was right about you. Interested in playing with the high rollers?
I thought
Always.
these were the high rollers.
Donka's definitely got something for you.
Oof, bad Bad luck for you. Ugh.
The galaxy is full of Kessel Sabak challenges. Search for shift tokens and find new cheats by exploring the world. Refine your strategy and playstyle during your journey. Okay, cool.
Okay, you've impressed my associates. You know Bosnock? He's running a table over in Kozlo's Sabak parlor.
How?
Bosnock? How did he get a table?
He's in a jar.
I like him. You in?
I guess so. Guess I'll go see Bosnock again.
All right, am I should check to see. Am I actually on the story quest? This is a side quest. Aw, Maple just came in and curled up on her little mat over here. Just hanging out. I guess she decided she wasn't ready for bed. That, or she experienced the grand betrayal of having her ears juiced.
Bosnock's getting picked up, and I got paid. What's the next part you need? I can't stay on this moon any longer.
Yeah. One thing at a time here. Before we get fixing the hyperdrive, you need to upgrade your speeder.
What? Why?
Just trust me. You need to find a mechanic to help you out.
Aren't you a mechanic?
Yeah, a busy one. Ask around, you'll find someone.
Danka had a contact. Hey, Danka, you said you knew someone who could mod my speeder, right?
Sure did. Bartender at Jonta's Hope knows the mechanic. So start there.
Jonta's Hope, right.
Couldn't I just go to this speeder mechanic?
You're starting to get a rep, which means more work. I got a nice curated list of jobs here for you. And I'm not the only one. Lots more people will hire you now.
Oh, thanks. I'll stop by.
All right, show on map. Jonta's Hope. Fast travel.
Davis, there's something I'd like you to take care of.
What?
Is it a main
for me?
quest?
I want to talk in person. Meet me at McCall's.
Gorikai was just there.
Need a specific speed of heart?
Upgrades. Increases the map's maximum turn angle of the speeder. Beautiful.
Hey, thanks.
Let me know how that works for you. Change your mind?
Okay. Speeder mechanics. The required materials can be purchased from merchants.
So long.
Bye.
Yes. Okay. What on earth? Why would it send me to him? There's so much about the design of this game that I do not understand. That just baffles me.
Hey, I'm looking for someone who can rig my speeder.
Trouble with the winds, huh?
Is it that obvious?
Silo Rovak is the best bike modder on this side of the Hydian, but she's not keen on strangers.
That's okay. Neither am I.
She hasn't been around lately. Maybe her friends in Kadua know where she is.
Kadua. Yeah, that's,
Just outside Mirogana. It's a wind fishing settlement.
right. Wind fishing. Obviously.
All right. Thanks for the tip. Gotta fly.
Let's give those little feet a rest.
Oh, there it is. Really? Are you, like, stuck following a local speed limit or something? What was going on there?
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate's camp, and a SOT team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Good for
Stolen
them.
Imperial property, huh? How can I say no?
Sam, why on earth do you want to give the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League one more chance? What are you possibly hoping to get out of it?
Let's hope that bike modder's around here. Huh. Wind fishing. That must be Kadua.
This isn't working. Flip it the other way. You think they ever tried that?
Hi.
Hey, this is Kadua, right?
Maybe. What's an off-worlder like you doing here?
I'm looking for Silo Rovak.
Why? You Empire?
No. I heard she can rig my speeder.
Silo left. We don't know where she is.
Can't believe you're still protecting her after what she did. Well, I'm not. She's living cliffside, near Jaunter's Hope.
Got it. Janta's Hope.
right, let's go. Whee. Is it just me, or does this world just feel very muddy?
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate's camp, and a SOTS team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Stolen Imperial property, huh? How can I say no?
Easily, because it's not on the way. I didn't mean that in a literal sense. I meant it looks muddy in like a visual sense. Visually kind of muddy. I drove past this on the way over there.
Are you CeeLo? I need to kick up the power on my speeder.
I don't work with off-worlders anymore. But you look like you're out of options. Got a name?
Right, sorry.
I don't
Kay.
work with off-worlders anymore, but I do.
I can help you, Kay. But if you want a real kick, I'll need a part. An atmospheric accelerator. The imps have one in their wind harvester.
I mean, why don't I just steal it for you then?
Oh, yeah? Then take these. They'll power down the turbine, and that's your way in.
All right, sounds good. I'll take care of it and meet you back here.
I'll send the coordinates.
The Boulder Forest.
Hold on.
Next.
I was sort of waiting for that to happen. Ben did the same thing, and then you almost made a bet with someone if I would too. Did you bet that I would do it twice? Sorry, did I say twice? I was hoping that having gone down the hill some the third time would be fine, but apparently not. What's the point in having a levitating vehicle if it can still crash into the ground? Not all of them have full-scale repulsor lifts. Well, this is a video game, and they could have made it so that it did, because that would have been fun. Not this time.
Hey, CeeLo, how do I use those,
Mag disruptors. Just secure them to the circuit panel near the turbine.
Guess I probably could have figured that out.
Oh, and they're low capacity, so the charge might not last.
Right. Let's go, Nix. All right, where was I? Those charges didn't really last. Past the turbine, but now my exit's blocked.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, though. I mean, you are really good at this.
No, yeah, I am. You just think there'd be an easier way to get an atmospheric accelerator.
Actually, I only made the one. It's in the converter room at the top of the harvester.
The Empire stole it?
I gave it to them. In exchange for some off-world parts. I didn't know.
Oh. Okay. What have we learned?
Sorry, what was that?
I gave it to them. In exchange for some off-world parts. I didn't know they'd use it to divert the winds and cut off our farmers.
Well, the good news is, they won't have it for much longer. Could have used a few more of those mag disruptors.
It's heckin' windy. That's quite right. Hop. Well, it's nice of there to be those safety pipes there. Hurry, hurry hard. Okay, we're going this way. Huh? Okay. Can't ride the wind. That would be too easy. Oh. Wow, okay. But Doze is itchy. Alright. We made it to here. Aha. Alright, I'm sure this is a safe place to be. Okay, in retrospect, Oh man, Beaks, I'm actually angry. I didn't think of that joke first.
Why do I get the feeling you didn't really need this thing to boost my bike?
Well, I could have used something off the shelf, but this accelerator will give you a much stronger kick.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh god, I need to go up. Go up faster. Go up oh god. Oh god! You know, way back in the day, this is just fun fact about my life. Way back in the day, when the N64 came out, my grandmother, my dad's mom, my grandmother got me Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for the N64. And I would play it all the time, and she would sort of casually watch me playing this video game. I don't know why I thought of this just now, but she would sort of casually watch me playing Shadows of the Empire. And of course, your Dash Rendar. And eventually she would just look at me and she's like, doesn't he ever get tired of running? And that stuck with me to this day. Just Dash Rendar, running around Imperial bases, never getting tired, always running. And my grandmother going on about how he would get tired. And that it didn't make sense that he wouldn't get tired after running all that much. Dash Rendar is still in canon? How is Dash Rendar possibly still in canon? How is Dash Rendar possibly not in Legends at this point? Oh god, the Outrider showed up in episode 9. He's mentioned in the canon book Tales from Vandor. Oh, I get it. Okay. This is going to be kind of tricky. Good old Dash Rendar. Hello, Max L. Silver. Welcome. How was Stardew Valley this evening?
Whew.
Yeah, what a lousy fall, hey? I feel not strictly responsible for that. How's Star Wars treating me? Well, that's a question with an answer. Probably. Oh, come on! What? Go, 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 go. Hop. We're getting, oh, God. The green is there we go. I don't want to go that way. I want to... They've put two paths in front of me. You can't just put two paths in front of me. That's not done.
That must be it.
Does anybody want to provide me a Bacta vial? Just, you know, for fun.
I have your accelerator. It looks like this place can't run without it.
I told you it has some serious kick. And hey, with the winds back to their natural course, you'll have a way out.
Whee!
I'm fine, really.
Oh. Well, this is extremely convenient. Who put this speeder bike right here?
Hang on tight.
Whoa, Nix! You hanging on back there?
Why did they leave that whole facility unguarded?
Oh!
It's not like they're lacking for stormtroopers. Yeah. That sure was a camera movement there.
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate's camp. An assault team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Stolen Imperial property, huh? How can I say no?
Since every time we go through some absurdly large base to accomplish some menial task only barely related to our actual goal, My brain goes, Bastilla better be grateful about this. You know, I still haven't played that game to the end. Like, I still haven't beaten that game. You know, why are we playing this? Why aren't we playing Knights of the Old Republic? Because I don't want to ensure that the remaster finally gets off the ground. I mean, the reason I was waiting to play it was because I wanted to play the remaster, or the remake, or whatever it is. And then it died, never came out.
What did I tell you, CeeLo? Easy.
I never should have made this. At least now, it'll be used for something good.
Good.
I know that's not how it works. Once I
stretch.
stream it, then it comes
Well,
out. But
I like you a lot more
that's
than
not.
I like the Empire.
Come on.
Where's your speeder?
The universe can work for me just this
I'll just
one
juice
time.
the repulsor here, and you're all set. Bet it's strong enough to ride double now.
Huh. Really?
I meant your little pet there.
Yeah, me too. That's what I meant. Thanks. I should go.
See you around, Kay.
New ability unlocked! Allows for a short burst of speed. Hooray! I'm sure this will come in extremely handy. Alright, enhance the speeder with a boost engine. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, I don't have a scoundrel's pouch. There's progression on this. What the hell? There's a whole other system buried in here. What? Why?
Now, this is more like it. Ready to go? Okay, Waka. My speeder's been modded.
Nice. Meet me at the Marketplace Cantina. It's more private than the calls. I'll fill you in there.
You could fill me in over the radio. Just saying. Okay, what is the main quest? The wreck is the main quest. And that is what I currently have marked. Okay, great. Except that I also wanted to fast travel because to heck with navigating the traditional way. Open location. Fast travel. Hey, Waka, about that secret intel you had for me.
Hey, with the nav computer and your repairs, how much am I gonna owe you?
Okay, we're friends. We'll get to that.
I wouldn't call us friends.
You will, because I just found you an EML 850 compatible nav computer. And since I know what I'm doing, it's free.
What's the catch?
No catch. There's this old wreck buried in Amberine, and it's loaded with compatible parts.
It's not stripped already?
Look, I mean, we tried. The winds picked up, and not all of us have fancy speeders. Then part of it collapsed and sealed it off.
Can't I just, like, boost one off a Pike cruiser or something?
Not possible. Trailblazer's a custom job. Off-the-shelf parts won't cut it. You're lucky I even remember this wreck. Even luckier that I have a plan. I just, need a Class 11 power core.
And where exactly am I supposed to get that?
Is Class 11
all kinds of places?
a lot
like,
of classes?
You know,
Or
compounds.
We barely
like, is
made
that
it out of
Class
that
11 out of
space station
15,
alive.
or is that Class
You trying to
11
get me
out
locked
of
up?
1500?
I'm just trying to get your ship fixed. You're welcome. And, don't die, all right?
This class goes to 11. Right. Right. All right. You know what? That's a good place to call it. So I'm going to do that. Let's do that. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back, same Matt time, same Matt channel, here on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. So I do hope you'll tune in then. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And I have a Discord server you can join if you're a subscriber by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please remember to join the Discord. All right, let's give a look and see who, if anyone, is online that we can throw to. Oh, look who it is. We're going to raid Surge After Dark. Okay, thanks, everybody. Have a good night. So long, and I will see you Sunday. Goodbye.